What's up, Leo? Welcome to your April 2019 reading. This is going to be perfect for you, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Leos. If the messages do not resonate, please check out your other signs because general readings, it won't resonate with everybody. But I hope that you guys all find a gem or something in this reading. This month for you guys seems like it's a big change in terms of really personal development and growth. And I feel like Leo in general is just really choosing to go about things in different ways, especially things that they've maybe struggled with in the past that have gotten them into whatever type of shenanigan foolery, right? You guys got the stingray as your animal guide, right? And the stingray always comes whenever we're at a very like pivotal point in our lives. It's a very pivotal point in our personal growth. I feel like a lot of you guys are trying to grow out of old behaviors, old relationships. There's a big awareness right now of like, oh, this is not working for me, or oh, this is not serving me well type thing. I feel like this is a time where you guys are really going deep within and realizing these things about yourself and wanting to make these changes, not for other people, but for you. Again, this isn't going to resonate with everybody, but this for you guys who need to hear it, this feels like it's a really big time in terms of personal growth, personal development, right? Being very clear, as you see with the stingray, it's got all the chakras lit up. So like just really feeling in alignment, and being okay with that. It's a big time because you guys got the Sun card, you got the Wheel of Fortune, you got the World card. That is a lot of strong energy about starts and stops, beginnings and finishes and good things, jumping over hurdles, jumping over brick walls. Along with that, you also have the Five of Wands, you got the Two of Swords. So there's a little bit of conflict here, right? Some of it I feel like is internal, but some of it you guys might feel like it's external with other people. I feel like a lot of you guys are deciding to drop certain people out of your life who are no longer serving you either. Like if your friends are still stuck in yesteryear where they want to like just do dumb shit and not really grow as people, I feel like that's not really with you guys anymore. Whatever it is, this is a month that you guys are putting a lot of things down, right? This is April. April, Aries season is very much, their mantra is I am. So everyone is really kind of taking this moment to go deep within and figure out what they need to do in order to make the best changes for themselves, right? We just had the spring equinox. This is essentially the very beginning of the year, right? So a lot of fresh new energy. I feel like there might be times this month where you guys are feeling a little bit tension or feeling like you have to be really defensive, stick up for yourself. But I don't want you to fall into that. Of course, be very communicative, always be honest, use your skills, but there is no need to go down to that lower vibration because things that are not meant for you are falling off, right? And you don't really have to effort much to do it. I just want you to know that. So you guys have that Ten of Wands, which is the bottom of the deck. Again, letting go of things that aren't serving you. This is about also you guys are going to be keeping in mind that you need to really be mindful of how you spend your time, spend your efforts, delegate to people if you need to, right? There's a lot of things around you. I feel like you guys are kind of like feeling confused about what things you need to drop, what things you need to help grow. But I do feel like things are actually coming clear. But it may be a little bit of an uncomfortable time. Again, with this Five of Wands, I feel like there's some mental conflict going on with some of you guys. And it could be just conflict with shit. It's hard to grow. And it's not even a cute process for anybody, like for none of us. So, Sun card and Four of Wands. I think there's a big emphasis on family this month. You guys are really, especially if you have kids, really into your kids right now. Really trying to be involved in that. I feel like really right now, everything you're doing is for the sake of building your foundation. So that's whether you have kids or not. But you guys are just, we've been talking about this for a couple months now, like really putting old things away, and really wanting to change for yourself in the best way possible. I feel like you guys aren't willing to go here, right? You don't want to do the Five of Wands thing. You don't want to argue with people. You don't want to, you don't want to have to deal with that. And for some of you, you guys might be dealing with people where other people, this is a shock for them because they expect you to be this Five of Wands person. But I feel like you guys are really changing in the best way, right? but there's people around you who might still see you as your past in the Five of Cups, right? Or you guys might be feeling guilty about something in the past. Now, it is Mercury retrograde. Well, technically not in April, but we'll still be in the shadow period. So some of you guys might be experiencing guilt if you've been doing a lot of reminiscing over things in the past. I don't want you to let that, you know, mess with you too much, because I think you've got really great things coming up. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, you know, in the future, in the near future, and then you've got the Eight of Wands clarifying that. So things are going to start popping up fast. A lot of you guys are going to have to do some travel. That might have conflict with you in terms of your family life, like especially if you have kids. There might be issues with your, you know, significant other or your whoever the other co-parent is in terms of what you guys are doing with those kids, because Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Wands, I'm getting there's a lot of travel for you guys coming up soon here. I feel like there is, things are going to start really shifting, especially towards the end of the month. I think overall, April's going to feel pretty good to you. I think it's going to be a little easier to take than Pisces season was. In your environment, you got the World card. So this is fixed energy, right? Same thing with the Wheel of Fortune. So this could be about what? A Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius person. You also got Prince of Cups. So for those of you guys who are single, there's someone around you who actually wants to extend love to you. It could be one of those signs or just anyone, really. This is general. But some of you guys have been working really hard, concentrating on what you need to do that I don't know that you even noticed this person. I feel like you guys, some of you kind of have like tunnel vision. But there's someone who's in your life, could be a water sign, because you got that Prince of that Cups. So Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, but they came in when they were supposed to. It's for a reason with this World card. You might even be traveling to this person because, again, the World card can talk about travel too. But it's time to make a decision on something. It's really funny. It's kind of like a redundant message. So you got the Two of Swords, and then you got the Wheel of Fortune again. Okay, so right now is the time. So there's something that you guys are fighting, and it could have to do with work. It could have to do with family. It could have to do with your friendships. It could have to do with your relationships. But there's something that you're fighting. This Two of Swords is sitting underneath the Five of Wands. So I just feel like there's conflict, whether it's internal again, or if there's some external thing, like you guys have been battling it out with someone, but there's a decision that needs to be made. I feel like things are going to start lifting and being a little easier, but don't be surprised if this is something that leaves you a little bit sad, that you may have to walk away from. So I do feel like there's a sense of you guys having to let go of something. For some of you guys, it's a behavioral thing. For some of you guys, it's a friend. It doesn't really feel like love, although it could be. It feels more like it's a friend, or it's something that you need to deal with yourself. Princess of Wands. Yeah, there's something that you guys have to let go of and will be letting go of towards the end of this month. It's definitely time because it's wedged in between the two Wheel of Fortune cards. It may not feel the greatest while you're in the middle of it, but with this Princess of Wands, I feel like there's new things and new opportunities up ahead. And overall, the end of this month, I think you guys will find yourself in a really happy place and happy that you made the decision that you made, right? Really remember this month that it's going to be important that you are being very clear, very honest, and standing up for yourself. There may be people around you with this Five of Wands who are trying to gaslight or manipulate you or make you feel less than or something like that. With this Justice card, I think you will be fine. Things are going to be all right, but there is this sense that you are having to stand up for yourself. If you guys have something legal going on, I feel like you guys are going to be highly favored. And that could be a little bit where this stress of the Ten of Wands is coming from too. But with this Justice card sitting next to the Seven of Wands, it's like I see some of you guys might be fighting a case or fighting something. It doesn't even have to be like a formal legal situation, but some type of a battle, right? Yeah. Now, what I love is you guys got obstacles and blocks are lifted. Okay, so that's really good. So all of your good personal work and positive energy shift has overcome previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress, forward movement, progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure your flow of abundance continues. Yeah. So I feel like there's been a struggle with something. Again, some of you guys, this has to do with something only you can fix, your own internal thing. And some of you guys, this is outside people. But with these two Wheel of Fortune cards coming, right now is the time that everything's going to either be exposed or decisions are going to be made. Either way, the ball is going to be rolling. I do feel like this is something that could be bringing a lot of tension to your situation. It could be to your family. Again, some of you guys, it has to do with work, there's going to be a lot of traveling coming up. So maybe that's going to be like where there's going to cause some friction between you and like baby mom, baby dad, whatever type thing, because, like coordinating the kids type thing. But I feel like at the end of the day, everything will be fine. But this Two of Swords and Five of Wands, I do feel like there's something going on the inside too, Leo. So it's going to be important. If there are things that you need to say, truths that you need to speak, do it, right? Don't hold it in, right? Don't do that to yourself. It feels like if there's something that happens, there might be a little bit of guilt behind it, or just kind of wishing something went a different way. But again, I feel like on the other side of that, there's opportunity with this Princess of Wands. So I just feel like you kind of have to go through that door. Obstacles are being lifted. And at the end of the day, I feel like you are going to get your justice. Yeah, I just think that there might be a little bit of turbulence. But at the end of the day, it feels like overall, everything that's happening is for the best and absolutely meant to be with this World card, Two Wheel of Fortunes, and Sun. I think you guys are good. This is going to be a really good month at the end of the day. I just feel like there's going to be moments where it feels kind of uncomfortable. Okay? And it feels like there's a change in your daily routine or something. And that could be, what the conflict is. Also, a lot of travel coming up. And hard decisions need to be made, but it's going to be okay, because what it's going to do overall is lift up some of that stress and strain on you guys, okay? So I love you. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, thumbs up, and go check out your live video. Bye, Leo.